Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. So in this video I'm going to be discussing with you guys the best NV4 Fallout class. So this class is going to be specific for the NV4 Fallout, so you're going to have the legendary variant for this, because this is going to be the best class to get a nuke with. Now I've actually recorded the audio for this video literally like 8 times or something ridiculous like that. I keep saying my words wrong and it's really annoying. This I've decided is going to be the last time that I record the audio for this video, because I'm sick of restarting the audio, I really am. So guys, I haven't actually got a full-on De-Atomiser strike yet, and you're probably wondering why am I making a best NV4 Fallout nuke class when I haven't even got a nuke yet. And the reason why is because I've actually been 2 off a nuke, 3 off a nuke, just whatever, so many times, and I reckon if I didn't shake so much when I was close to a nuke, I would actually have at least 20 nukes by now, because I've been 2 off a nuke literally like 20 odd times. And it literally is ridiculous, but the attachments, the certain attachments that I've got on the NV4 Fallout actually make it so that it's really easy to get kills, and the stats really shoot up with the attachments that I've got equipped. So before we jump into the best class setup, guys, I just quickly want to say that these attachments you can change. This is not a specific class setup. I'm just telling you the best things that I've found are the easiest to use. I've used like every attachment on the NV4, like every attachment. I've played around with everything, and this best class setup is personally just what I feel like is the best. And like I said, this isn't specific, so you can change a couple of the attachments around if you want to. And also, just a quick note, you are going to want the Merc payload with the infusion on, so you can regenerate health faster, and basically the kinetic armor, so that you can actually deflect bullets really easy. And it basically puts a little bit of confidence on you, so that you think you're not going to die unless you get killed by a really overpowered weapon. So the first thing you're going to want to have on this weapon is Suppressor. So this is so crucial to your class, and the reason why is because you want to be staying off the radar at all times. You don't want anyone to know where you are, and the perks will actually come into play later, and I'll tell you what the perks are after I've explained the attachments that you're going to want on the gun. So Suppressor, it does decrease the range a little bit, but we'll talk about range you know, a little bit later. But Suppressor decreases the range but increases the accuracy, and obviously keeps you off the radar, so you're really going to want that silencer on there. The next attachment you're going to want on here is stock, and this is really just, it's a simple attachment, and it's quite obvious why you need this on there. Most assault rifles you need stock anyway. NV4 you don't actually need stock on there, like it's not crucial, but it is definitely better. It increases the mobility of the gun, so you can move around with it faster, and it also increases the accuracy of your gun as well. So guys, the next attachment you're going to want on here is the foregrip. So this is an attachment that you don't like 100% need. So basically the foregrip does increase the accuracy, so it basically puts the accuracy bar all the way to the top, so that you have full on accuracy and you're probably never going to miss a shot. But you do not need the foregrip on. You could actually switch it out for extended mags, or you could just not put it on at all. The next attachment is crucial, and I definitely recommend you have this on. So the next attachment is actually rifled barrel, and this extends stop and power range. So not only does this increase the accuracy, but it also increases the range by quite a lot. And this is what I was saying earlier about the suppressor. So you want the suppressor on because it's going to keep you off the radar, but it decreases range. So a lot of people take it off because it decreases the range. But if you have rifled barrel on, the suppressor does not take any effect off the range. So putting rifled barrel on basically deflects the disadvantages of the suppressor, the silencer, so you can still stay off the radar, but you can still get those long range kills. So rifled barrel is definitely a very good attachment to have on your gun. Now here's the bit that people are going to get confused about. So in the first gameplay I didn't have any sight on my gun, I had no sight at all, but in this gameplay that you're seeing on screen now, I have the ELO sight on. So this is what I'm saying, you could either keep the grip on, the foregrip, because this works both ways. You could either keep the foregrip and use the iron sights, which, you know, is still quite difficult to use, but the accuracy is still there because you've got the foregrip on, or you could take the foregrip off and put the ELO sight on, so you still have the same accuracy because you have the ELO sight on, but you don't have the foregrip. So it's exactly the same accuracy, but you can choose which one you want. You can choose either the foregrip or the ELO sight. Personally, I enjoy the ELO sight, but for this, I am going to put no sight on and just the foregrip. So now, as you can see on the screen, now I've got the actual class setup on the screen, and I'm going to be telling you the perks that are the most crucial. So the first perk I've got on here is Ghost. So this makes you invisible to UAV and radar ping, so it counters UAVs, ping, and relay. So Ghost is definitely something you need on, because like I said earlier, you actually need to stay off the radar completely. You need suppressor, ghost, and I've actually got dead silence on here as well. You're gonna have to have dead silence on, because dead silence completely not only does it stop your footsteps being, you know, heard by other players so people can't sound whore you, but it also just completely gets rid of the thrust jump sound, so basically takes you off the radar completely. So ghost, dead silence, and suppressor, that's going to keep you really, really hidden, and basically you could just sit on the outskirts of the map and no one would know you're there. And the last perk is actually scavenger. Scavenger is the #1 thing for going for nukes. You're going to need that on, because scavenger is actually resupply ammo from dead players. Scavenger packs are actually quite a pain in the arse to pick up. I think they made it a little bit easier, because I think it was like a month ago, I just couldn't see them on the floor, I couldn't pick them up, but I think they fixed it now. But scavenger, you definitely need this on, because you cannot pick anyone else's gun up, because you need to get ammo for that certain gun. You need to get the nuke with the certain variant of a gun, so unless you run across an NV4 Fallout just randomly on the floor, you're going to need scavenger on to get the ammo back for your NV4 Fallout. So guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I actually put a lot of time into this. Most of the time went into the thumbnail. I think I spent this video as a whole, I honestly think I've spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours on it. It doesn't seem that like that long compared to some people editing their videos, but I don't think I've spent so long on a video in about 2 months. 2017, I really want to get back in that YouTube grind, because I really want to hit 1k subscribers at some point in 2017. That is my main focus, my main goal. I know this, I've been on YouTube 6 months and I've only got 140 subs. I haven't got that far, but 2017, I'm really hoping I can get somewhere with YouTube. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope it helps you out. I did spend a lot of time on this video, so a like would be appreciated. I'm going to promote this video as much as I possibly can on my channel. Really hope you enjoy once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.